you can adjust and respond. Your fight, flight, or freeze instincts activate in your body once you start to feel threatened. However, there are instances when an encounter can surpass the various adaptive mechanisms available to you. This occurs when in the case of trauma, where a particular experience becomes overwhelming and surpasses your body's customary methods of adaptation. So here we'll talk about the 5 ways that our bodies can adapt and respond to traumatic events. One way our bodies adapt to trauma is fight. This trauma response becomes evident when you find yourself displaying more frequent anger compared to others, or when your anger arises in situations that may appear consequential to most. Another way that our body adapts to trauma is flight. So this trauma response becomes apparent when you discover a tendency to avoid certain situations. These can include circumstances that appear to carry a degree of risk, as well as situations involving activities that you would typically find enjoyable. Another way that our bodies adapt to trauma is freeze. This trauma response becomes evident when you experience intense fear or terror in situations that may not seem particularly threatening, but it can manifest as feelings of social or generalized anxiety, and you may also encounter episodes of panic attacks. Another way that our bodies adapt to trauma is feelings of shame and guilt. This trauma response becomes apparent when following a mistake or a wrongdoing. Rather than experiencing a typical sense of guilt, you are overwhelmed by shame that extends to your entire sense of self. And last trauma adaptation that we'll talk about is that we feel needy or attached. The trauma response becomes evident when you harbor a strong longing for dependency of another person and seeking the assurance that they will consistently provide unwavering support and never disappoint you. And now that we've talked about this, we will talk about online trauma therapy with Macon Wellness. We provide a safe and secure environment where you can mindfully acknowledge and accept your trauma reactions. This state of mindfulness allows you to create emotional space and flexibility, enabling you to make the choices and take actions that align with your values, even when you're faced with these trauma reactions. That is all we will be talking about today. Thank you all so much for joining in on this live. I hope you were able to learn more about how our bodies adapt and respond to trauma. We learned about 5 ways, and if you want to learn more, please go check out our blog on our website at maconwellness.com, and also please sign up for online therapy today with Macon Wellness if you are experiencing trauma or any other mental health issues that you may be having. We have anxiety, depression therapy. We also have eating disorder therapy. We have anger management therapy. We have so many different kinds, and we have some spots that just opened up. So please feel free to go check those out on our website. And as I said, call us at 833-274-HEAL. Email us at info@maconwellness.com or visit maconwellness.com to get started with online therapy today. Thank you all so much for joining us today, and if you have any questions, please feel free to email us, DM us, go check out our social media pages. We're always here to answer questions for you. Thank you all for joining, and have a wonderful Thursday.